Yo, what's up Mzansi peeps? Welcome to Mzansi Popular Rides and welcome to the raw POV test drive of the Ford Ranger Wildtrak. The vehicle we will test drive is the 2-liter bi-turbo engine with a power output of 154 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters of torque. A detailed review of the Ford Ranger Wildtrak in 3-liter V6 spec is definitely coming up on the channel. However, for now, let's just enjoy this test drive together and have our first impressions. This particular video was taken on Christmas Eve just before I left for Limpopo. When you're a South African citizen and born in Limpopo and working in Gauteng, when the festive seasons hit, the alarm to go home and be with family starts to ring. Noma ganjan, you have to go home, baba. A huge shout out to everyone who had to travel home for the festive seasons. Remember to stay safe at all times. If you're interested in seeing what the previous model felt like, I will include a link in the description below of our raw POV test drive of the Ford Ranger Stormtrak. Remember to kindly subscribe and support my channel. It's the right thing to do. Cool, let's go. So both of us have never experienced this one before.
No.
And we're doing this for the first time.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be quite epic. So what's changed over the old one to the current one, as far as you know?
Well, apart from everything, like in the sense of the touch screens and everything else, they're saying with the drive of it, the way they've done the suspension, they tweaked the suspension, tweaked the engine,
Okay.
is sort of dropped the kilowatt slightly, but up the torque.
Oh, all right.
The way it's transferred, they're just saying it's brilliant. A lot more smoother, but more responsive.
Okay.
But I guess you only know once you drive.
Once you drive, exactly. I do have a bit of experience with the previous one. I drove the Stormtrak. It was quite a lovely drive there. I started out at sport mode though, so it was pushing the gears through.
Yes.
And then I put it on drive. So sport mode, I'd say, is not ideal for your stop and go.
No, it's not.
Type of driving.
It's
yeah.
designed for you to obviously stay in a lower gear with higher revs, so with your revs range, so you can have a bit more power when you need it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Whereas for comfort, you want to be in drive because it obviously will adapt accordingly.
Yeah. I've seen we've got 360 all-around camera here, eh?
Yeah.
And lane assist. So is this one fully gonna assist you?
Lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring system on the mirrors as well as on the screens. So the car's got your pre-collision warning.
Okay.
So it picks up anything, like obviously as you're going, depending on the speed that you're driving and the object in front of you, it will determine that from the actual distance that in between the object and your speed, if you're going to have a collision, and it warns you.
Okay.
So it's very clever.
So it's very clever. Like they're going to that autonomous type of safety features.
Well,
Actually,
yeah,
full
well,
blown.
they would, but I mean, it's even like, let's say you were driving in the middle of Joburg City.
Okay.
A lot of the times it's very packed. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of cars all over the place, and
Yeah.
you maybe just didn't pay attention to a person walking through the cars and just wanted to cross the road as a jaywalker, for instance.
Okay.
I mean, the car would pick that up and warn you if you didn't see it.
Wow.
So just doing you everything. So people discount what a pre-collision warning can do for you, but it's a difference of a fender bender that's going to take you weeks
100%.
and months and time and
100%.
effort.
Yeah.
You or full-on accident, or you just avoiding it completely. And you only realize it once it actually happens to you and once you've actually used it. So I mean, I'll be driving, and sometimes it's like you just drive on the highway and you know you're going to brake.
Yeah.
But just before that minute when you're going to brake, the car doesn't know you're going to brake, and it realizes, hang on a second, for the speed you're traveling, for the distance between you and that object,
There's no reason you're
going to have a collision. So it brings up a warning to say, it just starts shouting at you. So
Okay.
in case you weren't paying attention or something was distracting you, or
Yeah, and a lot happens these days. I mean, we tend to use our smartphones while driving,
so
and
that's where the car comes in, and it actually does help you.
Okay.
So
This is what the engine is about.
the blind spot monitoring also great.
Oh, I see you've put it in miles per hour. I'm like, what? We're still doing 56, and that's 100 right there.
They actually keep it like it.
Oh, there's the
so
other
it's
one.
96 and 60.
Oh, okay, nice. And it's quite good. I feel the power, and the nice thing about it is that you don't feel it getting to the power, but it's actually quite powerful. It pulls.
But have you noticed that it's probably got to do with all the insulations, your noise,
Yes,
vibration,
yes,
harshness
yes.
levels or whatever? But it's a lot quieter than the old one.
It is more quieter. It feels
The
more
old
like
one,
an
you
SUV.
still heard that diesel noise, and this one you don't really hear that diesel noise.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So you still have your sport mode? Should you be interested, or do you not get sport mode in
It's
this one?
basically into your manual mode, so they don't really call it sport anymore.
Oh, they don't call it sport. So you put it on manual mode, and then how do you change the shifts with your?
Basically with your two.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So you can
this
change the
things.
shifts
Yeah.
also, yeah.
All right. I see. So they've gone all out on this
Funny
one.
enough, Yeah, the other ones. Okay, no, I was thinking of the Everest. Though.
Oh, the Everest has got the pedal shifters.
I think it does. Yes.
Oh, okay. Feels a lot bigger as well. I don't know what they've done with the interior, but it feels more special in here and spacious.
It's actually got a lot more space. I mean, look, I'm not a big guy, but you got space.
100%. I was sitting behind my sitting position and I was like, wow, they've done even more spacing here. Yeah.
I just like.
I like the screen.
Even things like this. I mean,
Oh, Flip, you've got this on the outside.
I know it's a small thing, but some people don't want their cold drinks, so they'll have it all over here. So
yeah,
just all these little variable differences.
It's actually important things. I mean, you'll be driving along in a nice car like this. You just
it sounds stupid.
Oh, Flip. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just another little compartment for those little things that you want to keep, instead of having it in a cubbyhole. So they've really thought of everything. Like your cordless charging.
Okay. So you can charge your phone here wirelessly.
Yes, wirelessly.
Does it have to be a specific type of phone, or?
It's as far as I know. Look, I'm not too good up in it, but it's got. I think it's called NFS.
Okay.
You've just got to activate on your phone.
Oh, all right.
Most of your newer smartphones will have it.
Yes.
For instance, like my phone, I'm a bit old school, so my phone's still like 3 years old, doesn't have it.
Okay.
It can activate NFS, but that's only for your scanning when you're going shopping.
When you go shopping and paying. Okay.
But for some reason, the charging doesn't work on my phone.
Oh, all right. That's nice.
So your phone's got to be compatible at least.
Yeah.
And I do know that unfortunately the new Huawei's have a little bit of difficulty connecting with the Ford Pass system now.
Oh, Flip, because they're not longer using the Google
with
stuff.
Google,
Yeah.
Apple Play stores and that type of stuff. So that's not the car's fault. That's just that's a Hawaii fault. That's a trade problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's a Hawaii fault, not ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how do you activate the lane keep assist? I do see it here.
Yeah.
So I just press the button there. Now it says it's off. Okay, we put it on now.
Yeah. So then basically you just activate. So all it does is it reads the 2 lanes, and then if you're going to try to go over, it will just assist. But you can set the assists whether you want it to help you come back, or just give you a visual warning, or just give you a sort of an audio warning, that sort of thing.
Oh, right. So it can do like what you want it to do.
Yeah. If you don't put on your flicker, the car actually like sort of pulls you back.
Okay. No. The green lights were not on now.
Yeah. So the car actually wants to pull me back.
Okay.
So if you don't put your flicker on telling you that you want to go into the next lane, it basically wants to pull you back. But it depends if you've set it.
I feel the vibrations, yeah. Let's set it.
So you can either set it on vibrate or pull back.
Oh, okay.
Depending on what setting you want to pull on from it.
Would you be able to do it for me?
Yeah, but not while driving now.
Okay.
Do you want to take a left or we'll go around the back?
We can take a left, it's fine. And then we can try set it up. I just want to see how it works. And then, yeah. Because I remember the last one, the previous model just used to give you the vibration and a little bit of a slight correction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to go through here quickly. Driver assistance. Okay, so there's cruise control, lane keeping assist. Okay, alert.
Okay.
So this one is just on alert, so you probably wouldn't have felt anything back. So that was just a vibration.
Okay.
Then you get aid, and then you get alert and aid.
Alert and aid. Okay, cool. Let's try the maximum.
We can just go alert and aid on that one. Sensitivity, I'm going to put it on high, so you can just get a real good feeling for it.
Yes.
And normally you wouldn't want it. Well, it depends on the person.
I would want it on full. I mean, why not?
So then you got cross traffic alert, you got your reverse brake assist, you got your park pilot sensors.
Okay.
Pre-collision assist.
Yo, it's got a lot of safety system here, eh?
No, it really does.
A lot of safety tech, yeah.
That's just really brilliant. Okay, so I just wanted to check that was lane keeping assist. Okay, so everything's been set up.
And this features come standard, right?
Yeah, these are all standard.
Then you can't complain about any pricing then. They've done more for the price.
I still think this is really one of the best looking value for money double cabs.
This vehicle changed the way bakkies look right now. I think bakkies were just bakkies until the Ford Ranger came. And then they started seeing that, okay, we can actually do more with regards to all of this stuff. Let's see what it does.
The difference was before is that the bakkies was this hard rugged.
Okay, I feel a bit of the vibration as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bakkie was a bakkie and it wasn't very comfortable, so that's why people bought SUVs, because you could have to want to be comfortable with the family to go in traffic and drive around and go to family events or whatever the case. And the bakkie was the thing that you chucked your branches and your rubbish at.
Exactly.
And it went to.
Yeah.
The difference with them now is that bakkies became sort of SUVs with the utility version.
Exactly.
Because
something that you can use for everything.
Fully luxurious. All the standard features that all these luxury sort of cars came out with features wise. and yet you still didn't feel like you're driving a bakkie.
And truth be told, you could buy yourself a bakkie like this, and I mean over an SUV, there wouldn't be a problem. You'd have the even more practicality and more usability at the back. So,
but that's why bakkies are, well, you know, South Africa is known as a bakkie country.
Exactly.
Because now the bakkie is a two-in-one vehicle.
Yep.
It's comfortable, it's smooth, it has a million features, it's luxurious,
it's quick enough,
and it's a bakkie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can use it to go to work with your suit. I mean, look at this.
The thing is, you can take this that's luxurious and beautiful. I mean, if you didn't know it was a bakkie, this would look like a lovely, luxurious SUV.
Like it does in the Everest, right?
But would you could take this now, we can go up to Lesotho, we can go to Sani Pass. Do you want to drive, do you want to drive to Namibia, do you want to drive to Botswana?
We can even drive through the desert if you want.
Well,
yeah.
But that's the point, we can. I mean, this is a 4x4.
It is a 4x4.
So you're taking something like this, and if you think about how the world has changed so much, and you can actually go into Botswana, into Namibia, into Lesotho.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You know, I've been to the Kruger National Park a number of times with my vehicle, since it's a sedan, and I find that I'm limited because I can't go into the gravel roads with that. No. But imagine if you go there with something like this, you can do the tar road, and you can also go into other spaces. Like, there's more usability for a vehicle like this, and that's one thing that I like about them.
No, but you're right, because I mean, when I went to Kruger with the family, we actually took an Everest.
Yeah.
Everest is also very nice because of the sense it's also got the higher ground clearance as well, and like I said, the versatility. And when you're driving through Kruger, and I'm sure you knew this, there was a couple of dirt roads, and they would say like this would be like a little watering point, and this would be a but it was a sand road with a bit of rocks.
Exactly.
So something like this, you got the family, you're in Kruger, oh, there's a dirt road, off you go.
And there we go. And we're not going to have a problem there because since they have that accident there. Removal.
I did not see the accident.
Oh, you didn't?
We'll just avoid it.
Oh, okay.
Just stick to your right hand side when we get down to the bottom.
Okay, we'll see how to get out of there.
Yeah.
So while we're here, I see there's something called towing here, and
so because obviously you know, there's a lot of people that will tow caravans or some trailers, you know, boats, and obviously weighing type of things. So there's a lot of aspects in the sense of like your trailer space control systems that they have on the 4x4.
Okay.
But like now with the new Ford Pass system, you can check trailer check lights.
Okay.
Now, remember back in the day, geez, it sounds like it forever. If you had a trailer behind you, you would have to have somebody telling you, listen, okay, flicker right, yes, flicker left, yes, brake light, yes.
Yeah.
Now, with your Ford Pass app that you connect to the phone, you can stand behind the car, and check the lights.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
And you can turn right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've done it. So they've sorted it out so far.
Oh, so with your Ford Pass, you can do all of those checks without having to actually.
So Ford Pass has also got zone lighting now, which is it sounds so stupid, but let's just say you like gone camping, and it's I don't know if you've been camping much or whatever the case, but sometimes you're in a situation where you want to go to the car for something and it's dark, pitch black, and there's no lights.
Okay.
It is so zone lighting from your phone. You can activate zone lighting on your car, and what happens is the lights around the car light up.
Nice.
So you can actually have visibility when you walk to the car, and then walk away. You can just switch off everything. You do know that with Ford Pass now you can start your car. You can set a time to start your car. You can set aircon.
Really?
From your phone.
Okay.
No, it's
I didn't know about that.
Brilliant. Your phone, you can ask for help if the car breaks down or whatever the case for you. You can look for dealerships. You can start your car. You can set the time for your car to start. You can set aircon for your car to start.
Okay.
It's actually brilliant what they've done with this app now. And the cool thing about the app now, it tells you and it warns you. Listen,
coming.
Oh, you can,
yeah.
It warns you like for your oil changes, your services, everything.
Okay.
So you basically can play around with your car from your app. Very clever.
Very, very clever.
And you can link, and this is quite cool. So you can link your. I just want to get the information wrong. If you, for instance, let's say your wife lost the key.
Yeah.
And now she gets to the car and she's like, oh no, babes, I've lost the key. I don't know where it is or whatever the case. You can, from your phone, start the car for her so she can get home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice feature.
Yeah.
And then in the theft department, have they upgraded the system? How's it working now?
Look, as much as humanly possible, but what you've got to understand, what most people don't understand, is that the guys that are stealing the cars learn from the guys that are making the cars.
Oh, flip. Yeah. So in
no matter
case,
what system you put in, there's
still
always
gonna find
a
a
way
way
to get around it.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're hoping and praying that we make it as difficult as humanly possible for them not to steal the cars, but we can't determine that.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
It just takes the guy who knows how to make something to actually hack it.
Well,
You've got a point. Yeah. All right, cool.
So yes, they try going to every aspect of statute alarm systems and this alarm systems, state-of-the-art systems, but at the end of the day, the people that make it are basically somehow leaking the information to the guys that are stealing it. And that's
are we gonna do a U-turn?
You're gonna have to, because otherwise you're going to highway.
Yeah. It's a nice vehicle, I must say. It feels very relaxing, it feels very nice, and yeah, actually they've bumped up the luxury, I must say that, as part of my first time impressions.
I just wanted to kind of know what was the whole thing about, because on the one system on the Everest, it had a section for gaming.
Oh, you can actually maybe when it's
so I see they didn't put it on the
stationary, maybe when it's stationary.
No, it came up on like games.
Oh, okay.
So that was on the Everest. So it was like a sketch stop thing that the kids could actually do
while you are driving.
So very clever.
Oh, nice.
I like the idea, but
I like the fact that it actually comes with sat nav, also as standard, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So we're just gonna do a nice quick U-turn here.
Yeah, I see this one is a little bit different from what they put there.
And the system is actually quite intuitive. It's very quick. That's one thing. It responds to your inputs very quickly. Yeah, that's one thing I like about it as well. But I'd always have it like this, showing me the way.
Yeah, no mother buffer. So
since this one is full on 4x4, any new features on the 4x4 front, or just normal usual stuff?
No, I would say basically normal usual stuff. So you've basically got all your modes, you've got your hill descent controls, you've got your mud modes and all that stuff.
Okay, yeah, your mud rats, your sand.
No, but I don't know mechanically just how much tweaking that. Well, we could do a U-turn and come back. Yeah,
do a U-turn.
So I don't know how much tweaking they've done in the sense of little things here, because I can feel definitely the suspension is better.
No, the suspension is way better.
The suspension is better. The noise levels is better. The engine doesn't sound.
You don't even feel the road bumps, Yeah.
Yeah. So they've definitely not just upgraded it. It's not a facelift. It's a different car.
And this is the 2-liter engine, right?
2-liter bi-turbo, yes.
Yeah, no, they've done way much more in this car. Feels way different. I'll give you that. Schumacher.
Yeah.
They've done way too much. They've done way too much in this car.
The thing is, what the whole aspect of was, and it's actually true. What they did with this car, and they've said they've done this, and they actually did do it, so they can back up the words. Is that, oh shucks, I don't know if you can do a U-turn with the cop sitting on the car.
Well, yeah, you can. That symbol there says you can.
I don't think he's gonna run after her, so it's fine.
Yeah, and that symbol says you can there.
Mind you, it does.
Yeah.
So they said that what they did before they made this car, they actually did a whole bunch of surveys to existing Ford customers and asked them what do they want in the car.
Okay.
Stupid things like the charger's docking, maybe a bit of nicer, bigger screen, maybe like that little step at the back of the car to get into it.
Okay.
So they did a whole survey to ask the people that actually drove Fords and had Rangers and Wildtraks and what would you want in the car.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is they listened.
And they gave the customer what the customer wants. There we go. It's correcting. I like it. It's correcting. Yeah.
But I mean, that stupid thing that I just showed you. Well, that's not stupid. It's brilliant. That thing about where you have to put the car into park before you can get out the vehicle. If you have driven cars like that many times, you'll know that it's happened to you a few times where you did not put the car fast enough in park to switch it off to get out the car, and then
exactly.
Put the ignition on to put it back into park to get the car off. And so, I can tell you now, any person that's driven these type of automatics have done it plenty times.
Hence they did it like that now.
So
to the problem.
Now is it's brilliant. When you just like stop, switch the car off, and the thing puts itself into park for you. It's clever.
Very clever. Very clever. I'll tell you that. You don't even have to worry about certain things. I mean, you just have to worry about driving and stopping and getting out of the car.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you, somebody must have said, "Listen, can't you do something about it?" Because
definitely,
and they did it. They came up with some system.
Yeah, I also like the fact that they thought about small things like, your aircon controls being manual like this. It's actually quite a good thing, because the touchscreen ones can be a bit of a faff sometimes. Although this one seems a bit.
This one seems okay, but can I be honest with you? When I was driving on that side, sometimes I'd be like, "Look here, you see."
I get what you mean. Yeah.
So yes, it can be.
It takes a bit of getting used to.
I gotta say, this is quite responsive.
It is very responsive.
Yeah.
Very responsive.
So you can play around with this. I like it. You can leave it automatic, but yes, it's just going back to the normal buttons.
Yeah.
When the screen doesn't want to work.
Okay.
If it ever happens.
Yeah, but at least you've got a lot of usability. If you like using the screen, you can use the screen. If you don't, you just do it the normal way.
So it's a clever way.
Yeah. No, very nice one. I really enjoyed the drive. It was quite relaxing. Didn't even feel like an SUV. Are we still in the SUV or the Everest? I'm not sure.
And I like the handles.
The handles as well. Yeah, definitely. The
Cool.
new way
It's
of.
maybe like the old, you know.
They went all out. That made everything much more simpler.
They really did, you know,
The
that's
soft touch materials, you know.
Yeah, they really did go to make it as nice as humanly possible. I really like it.
I love it as well.
And you do know what these
I was
autos-
about to ask you about that. What is
so,
this for?
You know, in the old like Rangers and stuff like it, you know, you get these guys that are big, massive 4x4 enthusiasts, and
Okay.
they will want extra. Do you know that there's even space in the engine compartment for an extra battery?
No, I didn't.
So now in the older cars, they would have to go somewhere to go get somewhere fitted to put an extra battery if you're going to Namibia because you're going to be out in the bush for 14 days.
Okay.
So guys would have to find plugs and switches for LED lighting and the this and that and all the other stuff they get into it. I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they would have to find places to put the switches, to put to maneuver wiring, whatever the case would be. Now Ford, they said, listen guys, we know there's a massive market of these type of customers that drive our vehicles.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll put switches in for you.
So you have a bit
And
of
all you have to do
convenience.
is basically wire it up.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll even make a little nice space. So if you want an extra battery for all your other stuff that
You
you're
can place
gonna
the
carry with
battery
you,
right
we've got
there.
a place for you. You know
So
what
they
I mean?
thought
They actually-
almost
they
of
actually
everything.
listened.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the cool part about it.
That's what's gonna make this
And then if you
vehicle
put it
more
into
special.
reverse, obviously you got the 360 camera.
Let's see that. Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then how do you toggle around this one? I just want to see quickly.
In the sense of?
Like if you want to see around the vehicle.
Oh no, well, sorry, that's basically. So this will be your view. So
Okay.
there's the like your so yeah. So there's basically the dealership. Any car that comes in, there's obviously the
Oh yes. So that will be a full-on.
that will be a full of view, and then
Okay.
obviously just reverse from that side.
Oh, and then you've got the guiding lines. That's yeah. All right, cool.
So if I wanted to just go through there, I could basically just take a look directly at the bottom there. The reason for that feature is because sometimes, depending on the situation, you want to see lower.
Yeah, and definitely because this
Yeah.
this vehicle is a bit massive. You do need that.
Yeah, no, you would.
I mean, most of the
They're
times,
quite-
even the moms tend to drive them, and then some of them are not really that good. Sorry about that. I disturbed you.
Oh no problem.
We get to the camera. Let's see quickly.
Oh, sorry. You just have to put into reverse.
Okay.
So you would be able to play like obviously with sensors. You can maneuver like that. You can just see different views, and then directly to turbo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice.
So that's basically.
So the
what you-
toolbar one would allow you to basically see what your trailer is also doing.
Yeah. Just so you can see exactly what's spotting from that point. of view.
Oh, nice.
And then you can maneuver.
Okay. Okay.
Very clever.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the drive. I really enjoyed it. And then if the people want to come and view the car at
Yeah, Ford Woodmead.
Ford Woodmead,
Yeah.
who do they see again?
Nick.
Nick. Nick will be glad to help. All right, Nick, thanks a lot for the test drive.
No,
I
it's a
really
pleasure.
appreciate it. This one is going in raw as it is, by the way. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right, but thanks a lot, though. I really
Pleasure.
appreciate it.
Cool.
I've seen this. I just want to, while I was in the other one just now. So you can change your modes just by changing that. I think because your door is open.
Correct.
It doesn't want to do that, yeah.
But you remember also with a lot of them, you would have to have the car in neutral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So neutral like that.
So you'd put it in neutral, and then you'd be able to go into 4x4 high, 4x4 low. If you want to use your low
Oh, mud
range, your
ruts, there we go.
ruts, your slippery, so you can maneuver through all of them.
It's very safe, huh? Keeps on reminding me about your door that's not closed well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just see quickly.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to, let's just see. There we go.
Yeah.
So eco mode, this would be your normal.
Yeah.
And then that's how you basically switch around.
Yeah.
And then if
So
you,
you could also just press a button. So now I want to go into 4L. And
Okay.
that's obviously getting to very sort of 4x4 aspects in the sense of low range. You would never want to use it unless you're going through there.
okay.
And your 2H, your 4H. But your drive modes, you could sort of change between them, and then obviously you got all the other little bits and pieces that you can play with the car.
Do you have one full on park assist as well? Like where it assists you by itself?
Yes, I haven't actually physically used it.
Yeah,
it's a
no,
little
you
bit
need
of
to learn
tricky
it a
one.
bit,
Yeah,
I know.
I need to go through a little bit for, but your parking assist basically is your parallel parking. Sorry, let's just go into there.
Oh, yeah, I think it means this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
there we go.
Okay, so there's your active parking. So basically it will do a parallel parking assistance,
Okay.
or you could switch it to your sort of alley docking. Very clever. The guys actually did it on the Everest.
So does it do the full maneuver for you
Yes.
without you
So very clever. You would like sort of go through. I haven't gone through this one. So normally what
Yeah, normally you need to know how to do it.
A whole bunch of cars parked there, and then what you do is you drive, and then the car would sense, hang on, there's big enough space for this vehicle.
Okay.
And then you would just go through the prompts, and the car would parallel park itself.
So you can choose how you want it to park.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now this one also, it would read a whole bunch of cars, realize okay, there is a space, and then basically do it for you.
All right, cool.
Very clever.
Now I'll come and try this one out maybe at some point and just post it separately.
Maybe use for on that one. He's gone through it already.
Okay, cool.
I haven't played with it just yet.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we just literally got them, so I haven't.
Now there's quite a lot of features in here.
Yet.
Quite a lot of features in here.
You could definitely maneuver.
And they've made the menu quite simple to use actually.
Yeah, well, you got look 4x4 capability wise. I mean, Ford's been known to be brilliant at it, but you've got your yield ascent controls, you've got all your different modes for the different sections that you need to do. You've got low range, you've got diff locks.
Yeah.
So everything you need to do 4x4ing is in the car if you're buying the 4x4. Obviously, 4x2 is still got the diff lock.
Okay.
And if you know what you're doing, you can get through most places with that.
Yeah.
Most places.
Yeah, but full on 4x4 for the 4x4 guys.
Yeah.
All right, I think that'll be that. Thanks a lot though.
No worries.
All right. Just want to have a look if there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's it.
And the only thing that I didn't listen to, which I used to like, but I guess they couldn't bring everything, was the cooler box.
Oh, there was a cooler box here.
The older models, the XLTs,
oh, okay.
not even the new ones, used to have the aircon run through here. So when you close it and you could put like a case of 6 Cokes, not beers, it would actually, this would act like a cooler box.
Oh, okay.
Very clever, but they've stopped it for a long time.
Yeah.
Now they haven't activated it anymore.
On the next one, we'll let them know.
And
Yeah.